Hey, what's up guys, it's Ray, and it's Thursday, and I'm going to talk about the DC Transgender Day of Action that I went to today. And so I'm going to read off our demands. So demand 1, the entire police force must be trained on existing laws and protocols to protect the trans community within the next 18 months. Demand 2, MPD and the USAO must close the disparity gap between the clearance rate of crimes against the trans community and crimes in DC as a whole between now and the end of 2012. This should be done by increasing the number of staff hours devoted to these languishing cases and creating better relations with the lesbian, gay, bisexual, and trans community to increase cooperation. So basically, if a trans person does a crime, they will get into more trouble than if they weren't trans, which is really messed up, and everybody should be equal. Demand 3, starting immediately, MPD must ensure that the police force upholds the DC human rights law and general and special orders by seriously adhering to police discipline standards and holding accountable those found to be in violation. Demand 4, starting immediately, MPD must increase and formalize efforts to accurately track and report crimes against trans people, including use of the victim's or perpetrator's preferred gender identity pronouns, preferred name, and the facts of the crime. Demand 5, the DC City Council must take immediate measures to eradicate the unjust and unconstitutional prostitution-free zones no later than March 1st, 2012, starting with defeating the current proposed act destined to make these zones permanent. So, and the goals: help create a police force that is competent and sensitive to issues facing the DC trans community, institute measures and changes in due process for the MPD and the USAO to take seriously crimes against trans DC residents, create sustainable systems to assemble more accurate statistics regarding violent crimes against the trans community, and end forever all prostitution-free zones, which turn popular city locals that all residents should enjoy into sanctioned police profiling zones, where daily unjust actions against trans residents occur. So, that's that thing I got for the goals and the demands that we had. Not a lot of people showed up. It was maybe about 30 people. So, I mean, it was still something though, you know. And we were marching and chanting and demanding, and it was pretty, I mean, it was a good experience, so I'm definitely going to do them in the future. So yeah. Yeah, that's about it, I guess. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, that's it. So, comment, I guess, and subscribe, and like my videos, and check me out on FTM Transgender Team. I'm there on Wednesdays, so. Alright, peace, guys.